Jessica Sanchez, Phoenix Realtor, and welcome to my new mini-series, Home Buying 101, 8 Steps to Prepare to Buy a Home in 2021. So first off, number 1, down payment. There is a couple different loan types and minimum down payments. For a conventional loan, the minimum is going to be 3%. For FHA, it's 3.5% of the purchase price. And for VA, you don't have to put anything down. Any down payment under 20%, you will have mortgage insurance or private mortgage insurance, and that's added onto your monthly payment. Number 2, credit score. You need to have at least a 620 score right now. This number used to be a little bit lower, but that requirement's been tightened since COVID. The top score category is 760 and above. Credit is tiered by the lender into increments of 20. Depending on what tier you fall into, this will affect your rate, loan cost, and mortgage insurance. The top for FHA and VA is 680, and that's because these are government-sponsored loans. Number 3, choose your agent. Having a great realtor can make a huge difference in what you end up paying for the home, and even if your offer is the one the seller chooses over other offers. Make sure you look up their online reviews, and honestly, it's important that you like them. You guys are going to be spending a lot of time together in person, communicating daily through text or email through the process. Make sure that they make time for you and make you a priority. You want to have one main point of contact and not be passed around from person to person. Make sure they take and answer your calls. This is really important. What about commission? I've got good news for you on the buying end. The seller pays your buyer's agent commission at closing. Number 4, get pre-qualified. Do not start looking for a home until you've at least talked to a lender and found out what you can afford and what you're comfortable with. It can be heartbreaking if you fall in love with a home and then find out it's not in your price range. Your pre-qual will be required to be submitted when you submit an offer. In this seller's market we're in right now, chances are as soon as the listing hits the market, there will most likely be several interested buyers. So things move very fast, and it's important that you're ready to go when you find the right one. Number 5, your loan. The lender is going to need to see documentation to get you pre-approved and also final approved. And that's going to include 2 years of previous tax returns. They'll run your credit. They'll need previous bank statements. Usually 2 months will cover it. And if you're self-employed, they'll need all of that paperwork, and that is a little bit different than if you're a W-2 worker. Number 6, when is a good time to buy? And the honest answer, whenever you and your family are ready. Lots of inventory and low rates are great for buyers, but at the rate we're appreciating currently in the Phoenix area, for 2020, we appreciated 16%. If you continue waiting, you could end up priced out of the market. Should you wait for the market to crash? You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. Here in Phoenix, about 250 people a day move here from out of state. We are one of the top places people are moving to in the country. We do not have enough housing for all of these people to handle the growing demand. The upward price trend should continue unless people stop moving here or we overbuild. After the last crash, lenders and builders are much more zipped up. They're not building as fast as they did before because they don't want to see that happen again. There will be a point where I'm sure it'll happen, but I wouldn't risk waiting. This is even more true if you're buying a home for you and your family where you want to live. If you can afford the home and the payment and you want to stay there a long time, if there's a crash or a price drop and you stay, it's not really going to matter. Number 7, fun stuff. Make a list of must-haves and then a list of wants for your agent and go over those in extreme detail. And not just what you want, but why you want it. It's so helpful for us to do a good job for you when we have a clear picture of what you're looking for. I recommend taking your first time out to see homes to go see 6 to 8. This is going to be a very long day, but it's really useful. So just think of it as an exploratory exercise. Totally fine if you see nothing you like, but it's really helpful and you'll realize that things you thought you needed or thought you didn't want actually are not important, or you actually want something else. Number 8, how long does this all take? Finding a home can vary. It can be the first one you walk into, or it can be 40 homes later. But with the majority of my buyers, we've been able to get them under contract on a home they love in about 30 days. After your offer is accepted, the escrow process is usually 30 to 45 days, but that can vary upon whatever is agreed upon between the buyer and the seller. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, Home Buying 101. What the heck is escrow?